Wake Up with Jim and Saab is now exclusive on Spotify.
If you're thinking of making your own podcast, use Anchor. You can download it free on the App Store and Play Store.
Welcome to Wake Up with Jim and Saab podcast. We back.
We back.
We ghost.
Did we? We didn't.
Hindi ba?
No. We had an episode last week. Silly.
Oo nga pala.
Okay.
Oh.
We've got a serious malibag.
Okay.
Trigger warning. This might upset you.
Me.
Everyone listening, I guess.
Okay.
But it's really, it made my blood boil. But then I thought it was important for us to read it.
Okay.
Okay. So, she says, "Hello, pod parents. My parents have an issue sa kapatid ng fiancé ko. Yung bunso kasi nilang kapatid ay may Down syndrome. He's already 19, pero sabi ng parents niya, pang 12 years old and below yung brain niya. He's very malambing and playful, just like any other kid. Meron din siyang disability sa pagsasalita and kulang yung fingers niya. College friends kami ng partner ko, and before relationship, alam ko na agad na may kapatid siyang special." I guess she means before their relationship. "Hindi sa akin naging big deal or issue yon. Parang bata lang kasi siya na laging nakikipaglaro. Then after college, we became lovers. Syempre, papaalam ko sa parents ko. Nagtanong sila ng details and hindi ko tinago na may special siyang kapatid. Naging red flag sa kanila yon. Ang dami nilang sinabi like, baka maging ganun yung anak namin. Quote,
What?
in parentheses, she said, lahi. Or, nakakahiya sa family na may ganun daw na kamag-anak.
What?
Yes po, kahit ako nagulat ako na may ganung idea sila. Gusto nila hiwalayan ko si partner, humanap daw ako ng may matinong pamilya. But no, hindi naman kasi trip-trip lang yung relationship namin para basta iwan ko lang siya. For me, napakababaw na yun lang yun dahilan para i-let go ko yung taong mahal ko. Since hindi nga ako nakipaghiwalay, they consulted with people they know. May doctor, may occupational therapist, at may mga normal na tao.
What the
Siyempre, hati din yung mga opinion ng tao. Nabasa ko naman yung reply ng doctor na no need to worry dahil ang Down syndrome ay hindi lahi. Kumalma ang issue after that. Di na nila kami pinaghiwalay and okay din naman yun pag welcome nila sa partner ko. This year, we decided to get married. Everything was okay naman until the pamamanhikan. First time nila mamimit yung family ng fiancé ko. E di syempre kasama nilang pumunta sa bahay, si special brother. Okay nung simula. Then napansin ko dahan-dahan ng di nagsasalita father ko. Mother ko naman so far nakikipagkwentuhan pa. This time kasi, si special brother na yung topic. Bibo kasi madaldal kaya siya yung napagkakatuwaan. Iniisip ko na lang na si father ko di lang sanay humalubilo sa mga ganun. Kaya tahimik na lang siya. Natapos ang pamamanhikan ng maayos. Next day, nagulat ako sa parents ko. Akala ko okay na, akala ko tanggap na nila. Pero kanina lang, kinakausap nila ako and puro negative yung sinasabi nila. Like, paano kung saktan ako? Wala daw matinong pag-iisip, paano kung may gawin sa akin? Sigurado daw ba ako dun? Paano kung magwala daw sa simbahan? Financially, pag nawala na yung parents, sino daw magsusupport doon? Alam niyo yung feeling ng pressure sa wedding preparations, tapos may ganito pa silang side comments. Hindi ko na kasi alam paano i-explain sa kanila na walang problem yung kapatid at sila lang gumagawa ng problem sa isip nila. Nasasaktan lang ako na bakit hindi nila kayang tanggapin. Sinabi ko na nga sa kanila na nasasaktan lang ako nun kung ako mauuna manakit. Just to justify na hindi yon basta-basta mananakit. He's the sweetest, sa totoo lang. And I love him as my own brother na talaga. Parang may forever ka na baby na hindi tumatanda. Gusto ko lang naman ng smooth na family on both sides. Tsaka ayoko nang i-feed ako ng negative thoughts. Pahingi naman ng advice or pampalubag loob para at least malesen yung burden. PS, wag nyo na po advice yung talk to your parents kasi madaming beses na po kami nag-usap. Hehe.
Oh my God. Okay.
I told you.
I guess the first thing I want to say is,
Your parents suck.
yeah.
Sorry to say that.
And I'm just you are proof. Diba na parang, well, one, thank you for showing us that ignorance, stupidity does not pass down.
Yeah, I mean, if that's not, like,
Diba?
diba, parang,
your parents are, they're like fucking repressed.
ganang nakakatakot ma-pass down yung ignorance na,
Again, sorry, we apologize if we're gonna bash your parents, but they are ignorant and stupid. I want to say more, but of course they are your parents. But here's what I was thinking the whole time. Okay? Magpasalamat ka sa Diyos na ikakasal ka na. And malalayo ka na sa pamilyang yan. Sana.
and also magpasalamat ka na hindi pareho sa kanila yung pag-iisip mo.
Definitely.
Diba? Kasi grabe, yan ang nakakahiya.
Yan
ang nakakahiya. Kadiri.
Kadiri.
Like if I find out na may ganun sa family na papasukan ko, parang ako, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, diba? Ako nga, kung nga DDS pa lang yung parang medyo, oh.
Yeah.
Ito pang sobrang black.
This is beyond ewan ko ha. Okay, here's one thing rin. Does your partner know that your parents think that way?
Yeah, because it's pretty fucking disgusting.
Kasi if let's say papakasal na kami ni Sab, and I find out na her family they have those
thoughts,
values.
Yeah.
I would really have serious second thoughts.
Yeah.
No matter how much, well, it depends naman. If Sab, pero hirap pa rin eh. If kahit sabihin ni Sab na, I fucking hate my family, they're crazy, they're ignorant, they're stupid. That would be so hard because parang, yun honestly, ako, parang for me, yun nga yung
yun yung namamana.
Yeah. Parang yun yung namamana and obviously ikaw hindi naman. Pero nakakatakot lang. It's like if you've seen Get Out.
Yeah.
Get Out, ganyan yung family eh. Like parang that's the equivalent of, for me, that's the equivalent of killing innocent black people.
Yeah.
Worse. I mean, not even.
Yeah, sorry, Jim's talking about Get Out, the movie by Jordan
movie.
Peele.
If you haven't seen it, get out. Anyway, ewan ko, talagang, kasi,
I was so disturbed when I read this. Kasi parang ako, oh my gosh, like,
may ganito palang
may
tao.
ganito pala. I'm really sorry that your parents are like that. So, okay, realistically speaking, let's say, okay, sige, I think it's obviously established that, their values are so weird, but of course you want your parents at your wedding. So let's see, what should happen? Step 1, what's the next action step we should take? Call it off! Just kidding. No.
Ako honestly, sabi, if the husband knows, the fiancé, the guy knows, parang ganito ha, kami ni Sab, I think from the very beginning, when we said, okay, we're gonna get married, once we get married, tayo na yung pamilya. Tayong dalawa. Okay? Like, no matter what happens, no matter ano yung forces that come outside of the two of us, at the end of the day, this is the new family.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi na tayo boyfriend-girlfriend na, hey, na-insulto mo yung kapatid ko. Parang you always, of course, you learn to deal with your partner respectfully and try to fix whatever issues that, or conflict that comes with the family. But at the end of the day, your priority is your partner. Okay? Just to make it clear, let's say...
That's how you make it work eh.
Yeah. Let's say, kunwari...
And why would you marry someone if you don't think it's gonna work?
Yeah. Let's say, kunwari, sibling ni Sab or mom ni Sab does not like me or nag-away kami for some whatever instance. Si Sab, it's her responsibility to still first, first seek peace with me. And finding, kasi that will say rin,
Hindi siya Jim, hindi siya, hindi, bahala sila. Kakampihan ko si Jim kasi siya yung asawa ko.
Hindi ganon at all. Hindi ganon. It's more of, in terms of crisis management, you talk to your partner first. And see, now the problem with that type of setup is some people, they have that kind of thinking naman na my husband or anything, wala na yung kapatid ko, married na ako, wala na, may husband na ako, wala na, yung kapatid ko, may problema, pero walang pake. Alam mo yun, we're not talking about that. What we're saying is crisis management or parang dealing with conflict outside of your marriage. Your priority should be your marriage. So even when you have children, let's say yung anak mo nagiging rebelde or whatever, always nurture the partnership first. That's what we're trying to say. We're not saying na Jim and Saab fuck the world.
Yeah.
Kaya na Jim and Saab save the world.
Yes. Napasok mo yun. I think tama ka, Jim. Parang, now that you're saying that, it makes me think of why you should think about like working on your marriage is kasi kunwari, kaaway mo nga kunwari, my mom, kunwari, or my siblings, I'll talk to you and try to understand because you're my husband, diba? So sabihin ko, so what is it really that's bothering you? What really happened? How did that make you feel? Ganyan. Kasi in talking about it and hindi lang blindly following him or whatever, na-nurture mo yung marriage kasi you get to understand each other more. Now, in this situation of you and your fiancé, I'm thinking, have you guys talked about this? Kasi
Why?
I'm really feeling awful for your fiancé,
Yeah.
frankly speaking, and your fiancé's family. Kasi if that happened to me, I would really like, oh gosh, like, sorry, pero yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I'd be like, kapatid ko yan, and he's an amazing human being.
Yeah.
Like,
that
fuck
never
you.
even crossed my mind, ha, na may ganun pala. I don't even...
Exactly.
No.
This is like, I am appalled.
Yeah, it's so
I can't
crazy.
believe na may human beings na ganito. Honestly, natatanggap ko pa yung DDS Pamar Abasan. Kaya ko pa yun eh.
Kasi mga ano lang yun eh, mga nahihiyang aminan na nagkamali sila.
Oo, or may mga engot lang talaga sa mundo. Okay lang sa akin yun. Pero for people to deliberately hate and try to make outcasts of the people with special needs,
People who are different from them.
who are different, and some people you don't understand. My God.
It's just so incredibly self-centered.
And ako sabi yung talagang tumatak sa akin is yung ano yun?
Baka saktan siya.
Hindi. Baka magwala sa simbahan.
Sobrang...
That's was
so
the one. That was the
stupid,
one that said
grabe.
talaga, okay. Sige.
May pake sa wedding, hindi sa marriage.
Honestly,
Tang-ina nyo.
honestly,
Sorry.
And honestly, ito sabi mas nagigets ko pa nga siguro if let's say, sinabi nila na, oh, someone with Down syndrome killed your brother. Diba?
Parang may ganong trauma.
May ganong trauma or whatever. Pero kita mo anong klaseng tao to. And again, sorry, malibag sender. And, parang, but, we're serious. Like, you really have to consider thinking about your family.
Yeah. Mukhang sila yung magwawala sa simbahan. Tangina. Kakahiya. Nakakahiya.
Nakakasuka.
I think you should not even... You know what? It might be a good thing. I mean, it's not a good thing. But it might be something to consider to really do like a Zoom wedding. Kasi parang, fuck this. You don't need that.
Yeah.
Really, just if you really love your partner, sorry, pero hindi talaga eh. Protect him from this bullshit, honestly.
Parang, ako, it's either, I think what you this is let's get I don't know. I mean, because I'm just
Shocked.
I'm having a hard time breathing. Really, seriously.
Yeah,
I'm like
it's-
I need to get so much off my chest, and I'm trying to stop myself from just like I want to.
You wanna punch something?
Yeah.
Can I add lang na yung intro niya actually said, parang, she sent us this malibag because she knows that we would understand her. I think she's implying because we have a special needs family member. But honestly, even if we didn't,
I was gonna say.
that wouldn't even matter kasi we're fucking decent.
Yeah.
Or we're that's just the way it is. Who thinks that way?
Yeah.
That is not the norm. So
Ito
talk
ha.
to anybody, not just us.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Ito, malibag
That's
sender.
strange.
Malibag sender. Hindi to, this is not just not the norm. This is your parents are on a different galaxy. I'm not kidding. And it's not because nga we have a personal experience with this matter. Here's the thing, okay? Now, ito yung advice ko, okay? First, you give your parents an ultimatum.
Ultimatum.
Ultimatum. Pwede naman tomato.
Yeah, tomato. Old tomato.
You say, okay, you will not, if you don't respect my future husband, ay parang not respecting my future husband's brother and his parents. And that means you do not respect my future husband. Therefore, if you cannot shut the fuck up and fucking puke and eat your fucking shit, and putang ina nyo, itahi yung puking inang putang bibig mo, then wag ka pumunta sa kasal.
Wait, okay. I completely understand you. But of course, realistically speaking, she can't, I'm sure
No.
she doesn't want, ayun nga, pero I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think you talk to them calmly.
Hindi, of course, in-exaggerate ko.
Okay.
Again, sorry, malibag sender. I know
But that's
they're
the
your
gist.
I know they're your parents, but they're fucking crazy. Anyway, ang point ko is, you say, hey, kung hindi mo marespeto yung kapatid at yung pamilya ng asawa ko, hindi nyo rin respeto yung asawa ko. So, mahirap na pumunta kayo sa kasal namin.
Yeah.
Kasi yung kasal, why would you attend a ceremony? That means you don't approve. Because my future husband is part of that family. That's his fucking family. Sabihin mo pa, paano kaya kung yung fiancé ko nagsabi na, uy, wag mo, parang kung pupunta ba yung nanay mong siraulo or yung tatay mong, jologs na Catholic fuck, 'di ba, na engots, parang yuck, 'di ba? What if he did that to any of our family members na, ay, baka maging bigot at baka maging siraulo rin yung mga anak natin dahil gago yung tatay mo. 'Di ba? What if he said that? So, putang ina talaga nun.
Ako malibag sender. Ako, honestly, I'm kind of, I know you sent this letter to ask for advice or pero for me, you don't even need to ask for advice. Kasi you know what to do. You know it. And if you don't, I don't think you should be marrying this guy. Kasi
Yeah, he
kawawa
doesn't
naman
deserve
siya.
it.
He doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve you second guessing your relationship because of his brother, who is, as you said, is the sweetest.
And when you say special, that really means special. FYI.
he is
when
so
you say
innocent
special,
and
the mere fact that he is living in this world, and impact, you don't know the fucking impact that he does. Diba? Your dad is so concerned about the fucking church. Why? Because, ay, hala, baka si father, or, huy, hala, baka yung mga, yung si tita, may negosyo yun na, putang ina yung lahat. That guy's brother is making a difference in the world. And that's why the term is special. Because he's living a life that, again, not on the same playing field as us. And that makes him actually even more special.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, kung ikaw, sorry, you're not gonna listen to this podcast after. You're gonna hate me specifically. And sorry, I hope na despite hating us, this will educate you na maybe you should step back and think like, maybe baka nga, meron nga rin akong ganung naiisip.
Yeah.
Baka nga, ano nga. So, if ganun ang nafe-feel mo na, baka naman my parents are kind of right. I don't know if that's how you think. But if ganun, I beg you, don't marry this guy and don't be part of their family.
Don't ruin their family.
Yeah, kasi para ako, that's why sinabi ko, Sab, na
Grabe.
the ultimate test talaga is for her to say, sorry parents, fuck you. Diba? Fuck you. Magkabit kayo ng putang inang brace sa knees nyo. Magsuot kayo yung anong tawag doon? Yung clamp. May clamp. Yung mga Opus Dei.
Wait, are you thinking that they're super religious? I think what they meant about simbahan was the wedding.
So,
okay.
Maglagay kayo ng mga clamp
You know what's
sa mga legs nyo and fucking please masturbate. Yun. Again, I really don't know. Ano sabi? I really don't know. Guys, please share your thoughts with us on Instagram. Also on Twitter. What's the new Twitter?
I don't even.
Woo Jazz Podcast.
Oh, okay.
Wake Up with Jim and Sab. So, Woo Jazz Podcast on Twitter. On Instagram. Kasi we're I don't want to hate on the girl kasi baka naman talagang tiring-diri din siya sa parents niya and we're saying
No, honestly from what she sent me, I don't feel the disgust for her parents
really?
that much. It's like honestly parang it's you were too nice to them.
Yeah.
So I'm like
parang honestly dapat parang FO na yun eh.
Parang
family over na yung ganyan.
The moment that you weren't even fiance engaged, tapos naging issue sa kanila, I would be like, oh gosh, like, what's up?
Kasi, okay, sabi, imagine mo na lang if the Malibag was about, let's say, DDS. My parents, takot sila kasi DDS yung brother niya. Di ba parang, yun, maintindihan ko pa. Kasi, or, kuwari, baliktad, uy, dilawan daw, di ba, or something. Mas magigets ko pa because there's no violation of humanity and decency. For me, it's more of like political and you grew up a certain way thinking, okay, and then for yung sa ito, yung against, yun nga, anything against race, anything, if you're homophobic, if you're basically against
discriminatory,
basic human, parang if you're against any human being, for their basic humanity, tama ba? Parang kung
for
who
just
they
how
are,
they were born,
who they are, and how are they born, whatever. Man, that is yun yung completely unacceptable. So ako, please, sana podcast listener rin si fiancé kasi I'm gonna say, dude, kung ako sa'yo, kung ako ikaw, I would have flipped.
Okay.
I would have flipped. As in, like, sasabihin ko, putang inang nyong lahat. Kainin nyo yung tae ko, putang ina nyo.
Here's my final advice. So, of course, I would not recommend being disrespectful to your parents. And I'm sure, as you don't want to do that either. So, you talk to them calmly. I know you said talking doesn't work, but girl, it does. Just put your foot down. You talk to them calmly, but you are an adult. You're about to get married. Anong kinalaman nila sa marriage mo?
Kaya ngayon nga yung sinasabi ko, sabi eh.
Oo nga. Pero you don't need to be disrespectful in conveying that. You say it. You're an adult. You're not supposed to be scared of them. They have no... Parang what? You need their blessing? Why? obviously their blessing doesn't matter because they're, sorry to say, they're not blessed because they have that kind of thinking.
They are demons. I just want to reiterate.
I don't think they're demons. They're just like,
No, they're demons.
they need to be, they need to find Jesus.
Ito, I just want to reiterate again.
Find Jesus.
Sabi, I want to reiterate na hindi kami pro uy, sabi ni baby ko, ay, baby, inaway ako ng mga kapatid mo. And then the kuwari, si in-law says, uy, inaaway ako ng mga kapatid mo. And then ano ba tawag dun?
Wife.
The wife says like, oh my God, baby, come here. Okay, fuck you family, forever baby. You're my baby.
You're my baby. You're a 40-year-old baby.
Here, baby.
Okay, that's it. Bye.
So anyway, I just want to reiterate, hindi yun yung sinasabi namin. Ang sinasabi pero at in this...
Hindi siya you and me against the world.
But, sabi, this is a special case where you have to decide na kung kayo hindi kayo mag-aayos, sorry. Putang ina nyo, wag kayo pumunta sa kasal. Papakasalan ko to and magiging pamilya ko to.
Yeah.
Wag niyong pupuntahan yung apo ko namin tang ina nyo. Kung hindi kayo mag-aayos. Maputang ina nyo.
Additional advice would be to do your research, not just getting the reply of the doctor. Do your own research, print this shit out, give it to them lovingly, and make them read up on it because it's very ignorant. So the best thing you can do is educate them. And honey, I think you need to educate yourself too. Honey, I'm so sorry that was so condescending, but girl, I couldn't help it.
Also, we just want to say, again, before we had a child with special needs, I mean, I think for me, that's like the most human and parang that is the simplest form of human decency. Loving and appreciating people with disabilities. So, anyway, we just want to say that's why one of our partners, beneficiaries is
Project Smile Philippines. And if this episode really made you angry, it's because it's true. There are still people like this around who think this way. And that's why all the more people with special needs need our support. So go to Project Smile Philippines. Learn how you can help.
Yes. And lastly, sana baka pwedeng palitan ng Maynilad yung tubig nyo, gawing holy water. Putang ina nun. Bye.
Bye.